What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video of Laced by J5. Today we're going to be talking about 5 things that you should know if you're considering getting a chrome wrap.
I just wanted to run it up, yeah. And I got the big truck, yeah. Caught the Jazz 200 on the dash. I'm just speaking big facts. I ain't even signed a deal yet. I ain't even missed a meal yet. I'm eating good cause I'm still fake.
The number one thing that you should know is get some quality vinyl, all right? It may be tempting to jump onto eBay and buy a cheap roll of chrome. Trust me, I know, I've done it, years ago before I actually opened up Laced by J5 and I wanted to chrome wrap one of my own personal vehicles. I couldn't afford a good roll of chrome, and so I went on eBay and paid about $300 for a full roll of lime green chrome, ironically enough, but it was a glossy one, not a satin. Lime green chrome, and the material was terrible. The adhesive was trash. I ended up having issues with the paint on my car. The vinyl faded as soon as it hit the sunlight. So not a good idea to go with the cheap option. A good quality roll of chrome is going to cost anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 on average. And so if your material is not costing that much, then it's probably not the best quality. All right, the number 2 thing that you should know about chrome wraps is they are much harder install, okay? Definitely harder than your typical vinyl wrap, so it's not something we recommend for the first time do-it-yourselfer. Definitely get a few wraps under your belt first with some more typical, easier installs before you jump ahead to that chrome. I tried to jump straight to the chrome years ago. It was a disaster. Don't do it. Just take my word for it. If you're not a do-it-yourselfer and you're taking it to a shop, make sure you take it to somebody who has experience with this kind of stuff. There are a lot of great installers out there. Some installers don't deal with chromes very often, so you might want to make sure that it's somebody who has some experience doing that right before you pay them to do a chrome wrap on your car. Also, during the install process, chrome material is really easy to damage. We have to heat the vinyl to stretch and conform it. Chrome doesn't like to stretch and conform. My car is done in a satin chrome, so the satin chrome materials are a little bit more forgiving, but you can still have a lot of those same issues with the satin chrome, just like you will the gloss chrome. So keep that in mind. Much harder install, very easy to damage during the install process. All right, the number 3 thing that you should know about chrome wraps. Chrome wraps are expensive. There is no way around it. We've already touched on this a little bit when talking about the quality of the material you choose. And if you do choose a quality material, again, whether you're doing it yourself or taking it to a professional, chrome wraps are expensive, so expect to pay. That amazing finish is definitely worth the big bucks to me. Like we touched on in point number 2, if you're taking this to a professional, this is definitely a harder install, so expect the labor cost to be much more than it would be on a traditional wrap as well. So, all in all, just expect to pay more, right? All right, the number 4 thing that you need to know about chrome wraps is there's no such thing as a perfect chrome wrap. Why do I say that? As professional installers, we try to get you as close to perfect as we can. We want you to roll out of our shop being extremely happy and proud of the product that we give you. But with chrome vinyl, there are limitations. And so we may have to place more seams on your vehicle than we normally would. We typically try to hide things like that, keep them out of the direct vision, the direct line of sight. But sometimes with chrome, we can't do that, right? Typical chrome roll, or at least the quality chrome rolls, come in a 54-inch roll. That's a little shorter than the 60-inch that a normal roll comes in. Most hoods need that full 60 inches in order to do it in one piece. And so you may notice seams in areas like that, on larger hoods, or even on some other body panels in larger cars, bumpers and things like that. Okay, it's still gonna look good, so don't be discouraged by that. It's just something that you should be aware of. Okay, the 5th and final thing that you should know if you're thinking about getting a chrome wrap is you will get attention. If attention is not for you, then neither is a chrome wrap. Okay, if you're the type of person that's hiding from crazy exes or like to run from the police on a regular basis, the chrome wrap is not for you. But if you like to pull up to the occasional car meet, turn a lot of heads, or even turn a lot of heads, during your day-to-day commute, then the chrome wrap might be exactly what you're looking for, because that's what it's going to do. The chrome finish reflects light in a very unique way. Even when you go with a satin chrome finish like what I have on my car, it still reflects light in a very unique way, and so it's noticeable, it's obvious, it's different. And people generally like that. It's too much for some, so beware. Everybody's not going to be in love with your chrome car, but most will. Okay, in closing, to sum it all up, the 5 things that you want to know if you're considering a chrome wrap, right? Number 1, choose a quality chrome vinyl. You want to pick some high quality stuff. You're going to put all this hard work into getting a chrome wrap. You definitely don't want it fading on you over time. You want it to last and look its best. So choose a quality vinyl to start with. Try to avoid the no-name brand eBay vinyls. Not a good idea. I've tried it. Trust me, Okay. Number 2, chrome wraps are hard to install. I don't care if you're a DIYer or you're a professional who's been doing this for a long time. It's a difficult install. Ask anybody who's done it and they'll tell you the same thing. Okay, so be ready to run into some challenges when it comes to that install, right? It's not easy. Number 3, chrome wraps are expensive. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you listen to what we said in number 1 and choose a quality chrome vinyl, you're gonna spend a lot of money on it. Also, to touch on number 2 again, it's a harder install, so you're probably gonna pay a professional more on the labor side for them to install it and give you such a clean product in the end. Chrome wraps are expensive, that's just what it is, okay? Number 4, there's no perfect wrap, okay? Don't expect to see the same seamless install that you will see with a typical vinyl if you're using chrome material, okay? There are limitations that come with that material, limitations to how it installs, how it conforms, as well as the size of the roll itself. Most chrome rolls only come in 54 inches. That's not wide enough to do some panels on some vehicles, so just keep that in mind. A professional is going to try to install it best they can, you know, as seamless as possible to where the seams are out of the line of sight, you know, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Right? Number 5, the 5th and final thing is you will get a lot of attention. If you don't want a lot of attention, please do not get a chrome wrap. You're gonna pay a lot of money and you're not gonna like the result, okay? So if you're trying to hide from people, if you don't like people to know where you are or who's in that car, things like that, do not get a chrome wrap. It is not for you. But on the flip side, if you like to turn heads at your occasional car meet or even on your daily commute, then a chrome wrap might be exactly what you're looking for, okay? Even if you go with a satin finish like it's on this car, or if you go with that traditional glossy chrome look, you're definitely gonna turn some heads. It's gonna reflect a lot of light. It's gonna be blinding in some light, trust me. But it's gonna be a really awesome look in the end. So in my opinion, definitely worth it. That's why I did it to my own personal car. So if you guys like this video, you want to see more content like this, or you want to see more content specifically on this vehicle behind me, be sure to subscribe, leave us a comment down below, let us know what you want to know about this car. I know you guys see some of the other custom things we've done to it. We should be doing a video soon, you know, talking about all of that. But don't forget to like this video, comment down below, let us know what you want to see, and subscribe so that you don't miss any of this content. Till then, Laced by J5, signing out.